Yes. I see those likes already, you guys. Thank you so much for the likes so far. And before we get into the messages, Lotus Squad, welcome back to Lotus Tarot TV 444. Today is a beautiful day. It's a nice day outside. And what a beautiful time for sweet, sweet victory. And this is the perfect time for me to play this song for you guys while we give everybody some time to get in here. This song is actually called Victory. Okay? So let's jam. Well, if it'll start, what's going on with this shit? Okay, technical difficulties, guys. 1 second. Shit. Damn. Okay, hold up. Yo. Here we go. Hold up. They trying to stop me, but we ain't finna stop shining, grinding. Everybody's here on time, and here we go. Lotus Squad in the building, about to throw a show. You already know. Yo, let me send y'all the link. Hey, you guys. Hey. Moderators, copy the links above, please, if you can, and paste them throughout the chat. Huh. Hold up. Let me get aligned. Look, here we go. Hey, 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 hey. Come on, LaMonica. Hey, 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 hey. Huh, huh. Yeah, yeah. So y'all check out my fire. Again, that's called Victory. It's in the links, guys. To those just joining, if anybody would like a one question while I'm live, you're more than welcome to do that. But that is the special while I'm live. All the links are above. Moderators, if you can, please do copy those links for me. And welcome, Not for Public. It has been a while, but howdy doody to you. I'm glad to see you. You came at the perfect time. So, guys, keep in mind, for those dealing with anxiety and depression, I feel I need to put this out there before we move into the messages at hand. I put a couple of vitamins and supplements and other suggestions that could be of use to you. The title for that is Urgent Spirit Message for Anxiety and Depression. I did that earlier this morning. And from here on out, I'm just going to start going live whenever I have channelings. Usually those will be just audio only, but I'll tell you guys what comes through, because lately there's been a consistent and clear stream of consciousness that I've been tapping into and tuning into. And I feel like a lot of people can relate to that. Being able to identify new intuitive abilities and developing the ones that we already have. For example, just to share my abilities and gifts, maybe you guys may identify with a few of them, but I am a psychic medium. I'm clairsentient, clairaudient, clairvoyant. I am a psychic medium, and I am telepathic. I've also been developing this new ability called clairkinesis. I'm still learning about that, tapping into some ideas about becoming a shaman. So guys out there, for those of you that are empaths, I'm an empath as well, just to kind of wrap all that up. That was a long list, I know, but for the empaths as well out there, just keep in mind that right now there's a lot happening due to Mercury retrograde. And as we know, there comes a lot of complications while dealing with this energy, but mainly the infamous energy that we run into during Mercury retrograde is revisiting relationships, revisiting paradigms, revisiting certain situations, and even dealing with nostalgia, memories, and reunions, even going back and opening the lines of communication. And there could be a lot of anxiety due to unresolved issues, unhealed traumas, and getting out there, reaching out, talking to someone, especially to those that are reaching out to spiritual advisors such as myself, or reaching out for counseling, or just trying to find resources that can help you to protect your peace and maintain your mental health. But the retrograde certainly does trigger us. And the triggers stem from some unresolved things that actually it's helpful to go through. Although the experience may not be pleasant or wanted, the ability to go back, just like going back and watching a movie you may have seen millions of times before, when you go back, every time you go back and listen to that song or watch that movie that you thought you caught everything, you find some things that you may have missed. So this is an opportune time to do that. And again, focusing on one's mental health, physical health is going to be at the focus here. Right now, I see the Eight of Swords reversed and the Star. So this is good, but I see the Six of Swords reversed. We're not going to tap too deeply into this just yet because I'm not done shuffling. But these two call to me, and I feel like there will be a lot of positive changes that will occur here. We're starting to change our mind and think more positively, be more optimistic. Some of us are really in tune with the divine and your ancestors, spirit guides. I also see that we are basically finding ways to cleanse and purify ourselves. You see how she is standing in this water here. You know, I always like to mention that I create spiritual bath kits for those of you interested. All that info is in the description box below. But to those of you that, you know, either make your own or purchase spiritual baths or whatever it is that you're doing to be able to purify and cleanse yourself, this is the energy that I see. And this is the Eight of Swords reversed as well, right alongside it. We're no longer trapped in our minds. Things don't seem so daunting as maybe they once did before. And so I definitely see that some of us are going back. Some of us may have gone on vacation and we're returning home, or some of us may have went and visited somebody and now we're returning back home, or just going back and revisiting certain conversations from, you know, people from our past that could help us lay things to rest once and for all. Now, I do see a lot of beautiful things starting to manifest because I noticed that Starman popping out there, but again, I'm going to continue shuffling. I just see that we are tapping into the spirit realm more so. We're focused on healing, and we're actually achieving this, completing the cycle of healing. Some of us that have been going through the grieving process, we're now finding emotional stability when it comes to that as well. So a lot of positive changes that we have to look forward to. And I feel like even though we're dealing with Mercury retrogrades, complications, there's still a lot that we're able to learn and gain from the experience. Now, I noticed a second ago while I'm shuffling that Knight of Wands reversed, and now I'm seeing this King of Pentacles reversed. So there's definitely somebody here that's not looking for love. They're looking for help, or, you know, looking for somebody to sleep with, period. It could be a fire sign or an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, or Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You guys may have this in your chart somewhere, or a family member or friend may be one of these signs where there's a lot of abuse that's taken place. You know, it could be living situations, or it could be workplace, even for some of you dealing with abuse in the workplace. There could be a lot that you're having to spend your money on currently regarding the home or regarding children, family, things of that nature. But there's definitely somebody I'm noticing with that Knight of Wands reverse that has been in and out of our lives. So one minute, you know, we're at odds, and the next minute they miss us. And it's just kind of like a tug of war, a push and pull. And what I'm noticing with that is that somebody is really impulsive. So they really don't have any sense of direction when it comes to that Knight of Wands reversed. And there seems to be a lot of frustration with this person here. Maybe there's some things creatively that we've wanted to take action on that we may not have been able to get up off of the ground. But I do see that now we're starting to reach this point in our lives where we finally, especially to the light workers, and especially to those of us running our own businesses, to the entrepreneurs, people, you know, making a living off of their hobbies and creative pursuits. Now that we're standing in this leadership position, we're staying, you know, focused. We are delegating tasks to other people that, you know, of like minds that are able to help us. And I feel like some of us are finally starting to get a hold of our priorities. We're getting them straight, right? And so I'm feeling like some of us may be dealing with a separation here, or maybe some heartbreak that we're overcoming here in the recent past. It could have a lot to do with triangulation within an ex partnership. Maybe an ex could be coming back where this energy was prevalent, or where there was a lot of pain, a lot of tears shed. I also feel like there's somebody here that's been thinking about thinking about us while we've been gone. It could be a fatherly figure for some of you. There could have been abuse within the family, and that's why there's been a separation, and definitely concerning relationships and workplace. We could be leaving a situation where there may be a boss that is a micromanager. They are over authoritative. They make a mess out of things if just by involving themselves and abusing their power, rather than just leaving things alone and letting the business function properly. I also feel like there's somebody that likes to use a shortage or abundance of hours to maybe they give a lot of hours to people that kiss ass, or maybe they take away hours to the people that are actually hard workers that threaten their own managerial position. And some of us may have decided to leave that type of environment behind. And definitely family references I've been noticing a lot lately with the collectives, where we've just been kind of finding ourselves, finding our voice. There seems to be a lot of activity regarding our ancestors and tapping in, into the spiritual realm and being in tune. We're receiving a lot of synchronicities, seeing angel numbers, hearing messages in music, seeing things in our dreams that end up happening in the future, or just again, just finding messages, maybe even in a TV show that we're watching, or some sort of conversation in passing, or just stumbling upon a message that we really need to hear at the time. And there's a lot going on where there seems to be a lot of hidden agendas when it comes to family, people in the workplace, and friends. And I really feel like with this High Priestess reverse is the challenge. There's been a lot happening again psychically. So subconsciously, we're tapping into all of the energies around us and, trying to process and decipher what our ancestors and the divine has to say to us. Now, I also feel like right now there seems to be a lot of competition, people just kind of up in arms about something, or maybe there's just been a lot of pettiness, a lot of unnecessary put downs. Or somebody may have just broke up because of the arguing and all of the secrets that may have come out regarding the situation. There could be family secrets coming out, secrets about friends, exes, things of that nature. And we've already made a decision to separate for sure. And for some of us, it could be a fire sign or somebody with Pisces in their chart somewhere. But the exciting thing about this, there's still a lot that we still don't know. Some of us may still be feeling as though we're left in the dark. We're being told a lot of things, a lot of relevant things by our inner voice. And a lot of us would do well to continue to listen to that and to trust your gifts, trust your intuitive abilities, because they are strengthening. If anything, they may seem a little bit overactive. So some of you guys would do well with, getting back out in nature a little bit more, maybe getting next to the water, and just staying silent about your next move and about how you feel will be in your best interest. It will benefit you greatly, because right now there's still a lot that still needs to unfold. There's a lot that we still need to contemplate and figure out in order for us to move forward in the right direction here. Now, the Starman has come back out again, and I'm going to cut the deck here because I feel like right now we're reaching our full potential. And anybody that deters us away from our journey or our path here, maybe dealing with the spiritual realm, we're able to manifest what we need here. But anybody that's impeding upon that, we decide to let it go. Although it may hurt, we're using creative expression. Some of us are painting, drawing. There could be graffiti artists out there, people that make music, anything that's creative, writing, where they're able to let this out. There seems to be a lot going on, definitely between work and home. So we're trying to juggle these two realms. But again, there have been a couple of distractions, a couple of wrenches that have been thrown into our plans here. But things start to turn around as time progresses. We're not really taking a leap of faith right now. There could be a need for us to trust our ability to walk through the darkness or walk through the unknown and know that we're protected. We need to have more faith in that fact, because whatever it is that we're focusing on manifesting, it is going to manifest. It is already manifested into the spiritual realm, especially with this 3 here with the 3 of swords. But it's not yet in the physical form. Now, this Princess of Cups reverse, there's definitely somebody that's not expressing how they really feel about someone here. And it could be a water sign, you know, maybe somebody ended up getting blocked. Maybe they wanted to offer their heart, or maybe they were wanting to make an offer, but they're not speaking up about it, or they're blocked and can't speak up about it. Some of you guys may be dealing with writer's block or feeling blocked a little bit creatively. Some of you guys are ignoring your intuitive response, and you need to not do that. The best thing to do in this case is to trust your abilities. Let's lay all of this out. Yeah, see the King of Cups reverse coming out with that Princess of Cups. Somebody's going to end up blowing up because somebody's just playing with the other person's emotions. You know, they're very manipulative, emotionally abusive, manipulative. They also seem to have a really hard time expressing how they really feel. So maybe they do have more feelings than they're showing. And I also feel like there's somebody here, an older gentleman. It could be someone's father or grandfather here, where we may have been thinking about them a lot, or maybe we've just been stuck on someone here. For those dealing with separation due to triangulation, I feel like there's somebody that we blocked a long time ago that's done nothing but play with our emotions, or you know, abuse the fact that we do have feelings for them, and they're just imbalanced in every sense of the word. They're emotionally blocked for sure, and I feel like they're doing it purposefully. They have a lot of insecurities, and so they don't want anybody to see how they really feel. Although I feel like they're wanting to look, you know, they want to pursue someone here. But insecurities, you know, emotional immaturity, all of that plays a factor in all of this, especially to those of us dealing with fatherly figures that have been emotionally and financially abusive, physically abusive, all of these different things. Or if we've dealt with an ex that was that way, they are very immature. And someone's insecurities got in the way of the relationship. Cheating ensued. I can see that. There's somebody here that could be dealing with jail time, and somebody may have lied about something here. And I feel like somebody's feeling guilty because of that. There's extreme deception here. Scammers, con artists. I see some fake tarot readers being exposed. The advice is focus on your creativity. When you're feeling inspired, act on it. Continue to develop your intuitive gifts. Meditation will help. Somebody's thinking about us, but they're not talking about it. Focusing on new beginnings, creative expression, and taking action are all going to help propel you forward. I feel like now we're not really getting involved with the arguments. We're focused only on our goals. We've been there, done that with all of the conflict, family especially. I see Sagittarius coming out here. So far, fire and water. And yeah, someone's ego overrides everything else. Someone may not even know what they feel because they choose to ignore how they feel. Somebody definitely called someone here. We received a call from someone and they ended up getting blocked. There's somebody with a lot of guilt, you guys. And now that we've broken free from all deception, any wrongdoing, any illegal activity, the only thing that's blocking our path now is ourselves. For some of you, we got to stop standing in our own way or waiting for someone to change that continues to do the same things. We've got to stop that. Cut it out. I know that we are on our way to victory, regardless of what we may be working through right now. There could be a drunk surrounding us too. Somebody could be getting drunk, blowing up, tripping out, getting locked up. Somebody's subconscious is communicating with us, but when we talk to the person directly, they're all in the ego. Show me the Seven of Swords reversed. All right, so we have the Two of Chalices reversed. I feel like there's just so much that's happened with certain people, friendships, exes, all of the above, where it's better just to move forward and to not go back and try to fix it, because then it's just going to result in more imbalance. Somebody's going to be doing more of the giving, or somebody's going to be doing more, making more of an effort than the other person. And we're deciding we're done with that. Three of Swords. So we have the Ten of Swords reversed. Yeah. Somebody that betrayed us in the past may be getting the same fate, but things have to end because of all that we've seen. We've seen people's true colors, and now we can't unsee it. There's been a lot of impulsiveness, recklessness, foolishness. Somebody with blonde, short blonde hair. I keep seeing this person that wears their hair slicked back, or maybe somebody with long, dark hair for some of you. Justice is served, sweetie. Victory. Here it is. I was waiting for it. Ace of Swords, baby. We're going from the Ten of Swords reverse to where we are going through inevitable endings. We've shed our tears, released our fears, and now we're finally ready to be here. Our mind is completely clear. Justice is served. Sweet victory with this Ace of Swords. And that's just the beginning. We're right in between our head and our heart. We're being fair. We're delegating tasks accordingly. We're maintaining our balance. We're maintaining our integrity, our dignity. And with this newfound clarity, we can finally be free to focus on our dreams and what we love to do. This is all about us making that consistent effort every single day, just like these daily readings, you guys. I'm going to be here every day, right? Consistently staying on that path of focusing on your goals and your goals alone will allow you to not only master your craft, but you will master the self, master the mind. You're building long-term financial security, finding new homes, finding new opportunities. So far, I've seen 3 8s. Make that 4 8s now that I'm thinking about it. Because we had the Star earlier and the 8 of Swords reversed. We had to make a definitive decision here to cut off a toxic situation. Everybody that's caused us pain, we're blocking it. We're turning it down. There could have been somebody that offered us their heart or, appeared as though they were really serious about a love offer, but then found out they were lying and cheating the whole time. High Priestess reversed. So we have the 5 of Swords reversed. Yeah, so 2 cards coming out that allude to betrayal and already having come out of loss. Somebody had a delayed reaction about the heartbreak. So maybe they were the one that caused the betrayal. They felt like they were righteous in their decision and what they chose to do. And now I'm seeing that the tables have completely turned. While we're minding our own business here, some of us are finding, new jobs here, maybe leaving an old one, finding something new, starting training, and just tending to the home. Some of us are creating a garden for spring, getting prepared for that, cleaning our house, quite literally, spring cleaning. A clean desk is a clean and clear mind. Cleanliness is next to godliness. And so I see that we're really starting to take that seriously too. We're cleansing unresolved emotional trauma for sure as well. Princess of Cups reversed. So we have the Death card reversed. Some of us are dealing with a Scorpio where we're dealing with water signs, or a Pisces. So for some of you, it's Cancer though. But I do see that there's a lot concerning the family and the workplace where this energy is prevalent. People are trying to make other people lose their jobs, or, you know, making people lose their livelihoods, and all of these different things here. Some of us are finally moving on from and getting over a past, you know, divorce or past breakup here, or just dealing with, you know, the unhealed wounds of having a broken home. We're all confronting all of these issues. And right now there's somebody that's really not letting something end here. Or somebody doesn't want something to end. And maybe they tried to reach out to us and we just haven't really acknowledged it, because their insecurities, their emotional manipulation, their mind games, and all of that extra BS, the drama, we don't want to deal with it. King of Chalices reversed. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. So we have two cards. Yep. So we have the Hierophant and Starman. So I love seeing these two together. We are focused on expanding our knowledge when it comes to spirituality. We're starting to, you know, reach out to counselors or spiritual advisors. You know, we're talking to government officials, or maybe receiving some sort of government assistance, or finding resources, financial aid, dealing with school, dealing with all these different things here that will help us move forward and attain success. And we're able to manifest the resources necessary to be able to get us out of a, you know, a bad living situation, a bad relationship, toxic family situation, dealing with PTSD, dealing with addictions, and all these different things. We're finding the resources necessary to help us manifest a better future for ourselves and find healthier lifestyles and healthier habits. Now we have the Queen of Chalices reversed. Now there's a lot happening psychically, but it's overactive. And some of us may be drinking, or, you know, trying to numb it, or distract ourselves from what we're, you know, what we're feeling, what we're picking up on intuitively. There's also a situation where we're, again, going back to focusing on self-love. There's definitely a situation where there's someone that's dealing with a lot of insecurities, for sure. Codependency issues. So again, they could be a drinker, or, you know, maybe they themselves do drugs, or again, maybe they use sex addiction or whatever, in order to cope, but it's blocking them emotionally. Obviously, you know, somebody doesn't want to feel their feelings, and it's starting to come up in adverse ways for certain people here. Somebody is still healing or grieving over a loss in the family, for sure. Somebody wants a deeper commitment, but again, they're not saying it. Eight of Swords. And they're definitely not going about it the right way. So we have the Six of Wands, which is beautiful, beautiful energy. Sweet victory. I was waiting for it, y'all. So we have the Ace of Swords and the Six of Wands, and all we really need just to wrap it on up and to triple our chances of success and victory is the Chariot, which I wouldn't be surprised if it came out. But baby, legal matters will go in our favor, and whatever we're dealing with the family custody battles, all these things will be going in our favor. We will be getting the gratification, the recognition that we deserve. People will start to notice us. People will start to become, you know, attracted and make that attraction known. People will see our creative efforts and see our successes, and they will give us accolades for that. And we're coming out of a time where maybe we didn't have that support system before, but now that we do, there's a lot of growth and expansion taking place in our lives. We as people, and, you know, our spirit as a whole is experiencing awakening, expansion. Ace of Wands. All right, so we have the Judgment reversed. There's a situation that doesn't need to be revived. And the focus definitely should be on, you know, what we've been focusing on. Our money, our home, things that we can control. Budgeting better. Finding resources that will help us with food, clothing, or whatever it is that we need when we do fall on hard times, or if we need out of a bad situation. But a lot of success is being manifested here. things are still running its course. 5 of Wands reversed. So we have the 9 of Chalices. I do feel like everything that we've been praying for, everything that we've been wishing for, hoping for, and working towards will manifest. Abundance will be able to flow into our lives more freely. We start to be fulfilled emotionally through our creative progress and processes. And also letting certain situations end. You know, if somebody needs to go back and revisit a situation, as long as everybody is being diplomatic and respectful, there will be peaceful resolution. But then there are certain situations where you just got to close the door. Some of you guys may need to be closing an account, or, you know, maybe a lease is coming to an end and you guys have to look for a new place to stay. There's definitely a lot going on, though, where we need to be careful with people preying on our willingness to want to give love and receive love, preying on people's loneliness, preying on people's insecurities and weaknesses and things of that nature. Because I do see somebody here that will try to throw a wrench in your plans, but you know, at the end of the day, the person that thought that they defeated us and buried us didn't realize we were seeds. And now that spring is on its way, that seed is beginning to sprout, and they are now the ones burying themselves. And I've been thinking a lot about Prince. Some of you guys may be big Prince fans. I see people in here that may love David Bowie as well. And I feel like you guys, there's somebody here that definitely loves the color purple. So whoever that is, this may definitely pertain to you when it comes to your intuition, because that reminds me of the crown chakra, which is also purple. There's a lot going on psychically, and you need to trust that, no matter what other people say, no matter what anybody else thinks, because at the end of the day, I see a lot of abundance flowing into our lives, because this right here says it all. King of Pentacles. And even though the stars reversed, you know, if we're dealing with somebody in the family that just doesn't help our peace, you know, or if we're being pessimistic due to our fears, we need to work through that and maintain our sense of control. Because at the end of the day, I do see a lot of good things coming in. Somebody's going to call. There's going to be a manager that's going to call us and tell us that they do want to work with us. There could be some things, though. Maybe some of you guys may be dealing with issues concerning your background or somebody with a record or something like that. So it may make things a little bit tougher to find something when it comes to work or a living situation. But there are resources out there to help you. But to those dealing with the final stages of grief here, with the 5 of Chalices reversed, I do see that we are finally reaching a point of acceptance. I see Emperor. So some of you guys are dealing with bosses for sure. We will find something here, but there are a few decisions that we may need to make between 2 choices. We drop one or choose the other, or drop both, and find something completely new. Or this could pertain to people. And just in general, we're needing to focus more on time management and getting balanced again, because there's a lot of control and power that we possess, and as long as we take action and utilize that power at its fullest potential, we could benefit. But there's somebody here, could be family members that have been financially codependent in some way. Maybe you're paying somebody else's rent, or there's something going on here where maybe there's a breakdown in communication with family members or exes even that could be coming back, or just a situation where somebody could be coming back for money, or maybe somebody that just is tired of being alone, you know, or maybe you love being alone and you'd rather just focus on splurging on yourself. But budgeting, I see, would be a very good route to take. Start, you know, getting a little bit more financially literate, you know, just to find more ways to supplement your income, find multiple streams of it. That way you're able to splurge sometimes when you want to, without affecting the stability concerning your foundations and your living situation. There is a situation, though, where somebody was just using the other person for money, but then they ended up getting kicked out or moving out, or something's going on here. But there's a lot of, somebody's dealing with a lot of misfortune. So if we've been dealing with loss of money, breakups, and all this, these things will be healed. These things will be, you know, completely rectified, at least towards the end of March, I'm seeing. But anybody that's dealing with anxiety, depression, once again, go check out those videos that I was telling you guys about. Maybe those supplements could be helpful for you. But I do see with this 9 of Swords reversed, it's definitely time to Either reach out for help if you already haven't, or to keep on it if you are already seeking mentorship, counseling, things of that nature. I think we're pulling out of I think we're going to pull out of this, but didn't I tell y'all? I wouldn't be surprised if the Chariot popped up, right? Here it is. Sweet victory. Now, y'all just watch me shuffle this whole deck, and I'm just pulling from the bottom of the deck now. This was underneath the Nine of Swords reversed. Moving forward, you guys, everything is going to be fine. Sweet victory. Sweet, sweet victory. All three cards. Bam. Let's just put them up one more time because I need to just look at them a good minute. All three are here. Victory is here. It's very clear. So, the only thing, like I said, us standing in our own way. Don't let fear of the unknown keep you from making the decision you know you need to make. And I think it's time to cut several ties once and for all. People that are stagnant, people that aren't willing to grow, people that aren't willing to look within, family members not wanting to fall in line, you know. Be wary of any egotistical people. Some of y'all are dealing with stalkers. Somebody's dealing with the breakups. Now they want to come back, and whatever the case is. I also see that we are still maintaining our confidence. We're still maintaining our confidence. We're still moving forward. We are winning. Winning. So, if you're feeling down at times and you need to step outside, maybe you're getting cabin fever, if you feel like things aren't going in your favor, be patient. And don't let any fears or pessimistic thoughts cloud your judgment. Because victory is here, baby. And I'm going to put it up one more time. Ace of Swords, Chariot, and Six of Wands, baby. Proof is in the pudding. I've never seen that happen in all the readings that I've done since I've started this channel. I've never seen all three of these cards come out upright in the same spread. Sweet victory, y'all. So, with that being said, to those of you who did not leave a like yet, please do hit that like button. And for those of you that already have, I do appreciate you. Thank you so much to all of my sponsors for always supporting this channel. You know, if you guys would like to donate, you guys are more than welcome to. Anything that you need, links wise and contact information will be in the description box. But I do notice those of you that have donated, especially for the collective readings, I really do appreciate you guys supporting me and showing your love. I'm glad I'm able to help you with these readings, and that's exactly what I do this for. And every contribution, even to those of you that have booked private readings, those of you that share, comment, all of you guys are a part of this channel's success, because I wouldn't be doing any of this if you guys weren't watching and showing love. And that means the world to me. I really do appreciate that. And it does keep me going. Even the people that may not feel like you have intuitive abilities, or, you know, if you're not an empath or whatever, keep in mind you are just as important as the light workers out there, because without you guys, we wouldn't be able to live in our purpose. So guys, stay grateful. You know, whatever it is that you may be dealing with emotionally, remember there's help out there. Guys, and let me mention this before I go. I have included my Discord links in the description box below as well, because I know that YouTube does not notify everybody that has subscribed to the channel, or maybe they didn't hit the bell or whatever the case may be. Everybody doesn't get notified. So if you guys ever need to chat amongst yourselves as well, there are other members slowly but surely joining the server. And I think that would be a really good place where if somebody needs somebody to talk to, as long as you guys turn your notifications on and, you know, you you know, are able to see that somebody is reaching out, that could be a place where the Lotus Squad could, you know, talk amongst ourselves and maybe help someone in need, that may be dealing with any anxiety or depression, that may not have the resources to be able to pay for counseling. But I will say this once again, thank you guys so much. You guys can look forward to the monthly readings. I started with fire signs. So just keep in mind, you guys, Aries, Leo, Sagittariuses, stay on the lookout. Keep checking back in the channel, even if you don't get notified. And just look out for those readings. I'll be editing those and, you know, just start looking for them. We'll be doing fire, air, water, earth. So there you go, you guys. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. And until next time, or should I say tomorrow, stay blessed, not stressed. Peace and love. Wait, love and light, y'all. Bye.